Hey guys, it's Katie, doula with Yama Mamas, and I would like to share with you how to make an infusion and the differences between an infusion and a tea. And hopefully by the end of this video you will start drinking these infusions because they are amazing. And yeah, so the difference between a tea and infusion, if you're making yourself a cup of tea, and how I'm going to show you the process of an infusion is basically how long it is steeped, and it's a concentrated form. So you may steep a cup of tea for 3 to 5 minutes, but an infusion is steeped for up 4 to 10 hours. And so basically you're, depending on what kind of herbs you're using, you're just making a very potent infusion. Another difference is that it's large quantities. So you have your cup of tea, but since you're doing it in concentration form, you would make it in a larger batch. So basically, here's my materials. Today we're going to be making a nettle infusion. So I have my herb, strainer, a spoon, a large jar, and hot water. So it's really simple. So today, like I said, we're going to be using nettle, and if you don't know about nettle, go research it right now. I will be making another video specifically about nettle because it is just amazing, especially for pregnancy and postpartum. I've found this herb to be super nutritive, super nourishing for a new mom. Okay, well, let's get started. So there's a couple different ways. If you watch the tincture video, you'll know that or my sitz bath video, you know that I like the folk method. I'm not huge on measuring exactly. I just think for me it's not necessary, and it also just depends on the power and potency of the infusion I want. But typically I do about 4 to 6 tablespoons of the herb. So I'll show you this beautiful nettle here. You can see. This is dried. You can also, in the spring when nettle, you can harvest and make your infusion with fresh too. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6-ish, some on the table. Okay, so here we have our herb. Smells amazing, and I'm just going to pour hot water over it. So you're going to boil your hot water and just pour it right into your jar. So ideally I would want it to go to the top, so I would boil some more water, and then you're just going to cover it and let it steep. A really great way to do this is just adding this to your bedtime, your nighttime routine, is to make your infusion, let it steep overnight, and then in the morning you're just going to, whatever kind of strainer you want to use. I typically use a big one, and I put it over my a bowl or my Pyrex bowl, and I'll just strain it and then put it back in my jar. And also what's great about infusions is that you can store it for 1 to 2 days room temperature, but you can put it in the fridge and it lasts about a week. So then you can have it on hand in your large batch, and your quality of infusion is right there. You just go and drink it. So I just wanted to share a few of some inspiration or some books, these resources that I've used in learning about infusion. Specifically, I've already shared this one with you guys, but this is the Rosemary Gladstar Medicinal Herbs for Beginners. Also, The First 40 Days. This is an amazing book as well, and she talks about infusions, specifically with the nettle infusion as well, and she has a couple other ideas on nourishing infusions. And then another magazine, this is the Mother Earth Living, and there is also a great article in this issue specifically about infusions. So if you're wondering where I've gotten my information, those are just a few that I really appreciate, and it's worth checking out. Yes, if you have any questions about infusions or what kind of herbs you might want to use, this is the one that I encourage pregnant moms to start drinking, especially if you're low in iron. This can be a really great way to naturally boost your iron versus a supplement, and also for postpartum to help with milk and also replenish your iron levels after having a baby. So yeah, if you have any questions or tell me what infusions you're making, go ahead and make that in the comments, and I hope you found this to be helpful.